Eri Sita Sip Soham Sip Sridhara Sukhi Sunita Kumar and Sip Trupreet and Yogini. So these are the names I have, and we can start off. We have Anand Ki Coach, Atmadeep, and Sarlanand. How can we experience pure bliss? Tell me, ask me, and make an interesting call this evening on Ask Happy Air. Anand Ki Coach.
Sir, Shivam, APR,
Shivam sir,
sir,
बोलिए.
sir, after attaining the purpose, only we can attain the pure village, extend the pure village. After attaining the purpose, only we can experience the pure village.
Correct. You are absolutely right. Because without us achieving the purpose, how can we achieve true bliss, pure bliss?
Yes,
Because
yes,
there will
sure.
be always there will be some spots of unhappiness.
Yes, sure.
So therefore, you are right. Good answer. Good start. Thank you, Anand Ki Ghosh. Atmadeep Sarlanand.
Thank you, sir.
And of course, you can ask me any other questions to do with happiness, right? It's not You're not restricted to these two questions. To the pure. What is this pure bliss? What is the experience of eternal happiness? How can we be happy all the time? Is there a way? What is the art? Huh? So I've started writing a book. It's called Discover the Art of Being Happy. That's what we are going to do this week, Friday. I think this Friday we are talking to you on Discover the Art of Being Happy. It's my new book. But today, let us get to this pure bliss. I'm not talking about the art of being happy. That's on Friday. Come on. Atmadeep,
Pranam
Sarlan,
Guruji, Shivoham.
Pranam.
And I think that art of happy includes one extra P. Am I right?
Art of?
I mean, your new book, Happy, will spell happy with triple P.
Whether I spell in my new book or in my anything, for me, I don't know the meaning of HAPPY. There is no HAPPY, only HAPPY. मेरी जिंदगी में HAPPY is wrong spelling.
Yes. So the answer lies there only. How can we experience pure bliss? Because joy we can experience, it can come and go. But bliss is the state of being. It's more like the way we discuss the going inside. How will you go inside? Likewise, if you are successful to go inside, then only once you realize the true self, then you will be able to experience the true and pure bliss.
But
Not
see,
only you will be experiencing the same, but also you will attain the bliss,
yeah,
Sachidananda.
but Atmadeep, attaining the inner, going inside, that is a little bit different. That is more difficult. Pure bliss comes much earlier in the journey. You don't need to be enlightened to get pure bliss.
But why? Because pure bliss is a परमानंद की मतलब ऐसी खुशी जो चिरस्थायी है.
So even without enlightenment, you can still experience pure bliss, which will not be eternal. You will experience pure
Okay.
bliss, but it will come and go.
Okay, it is not, it is temporary.
But you will experience pure bliss. How? That today we are trying to discuss how. See, we have got Ask Air and Ask Happy Air. If you ask Air, Air will tell, no, no, you need enlightenment. You need enlightenment. You need enlightenment. Happy Air does not say enlightenment. Happy Air says, live with peace, discover purpose, and enjoy pleasure. That is the treasure. Abhi, that can be done very easily. I can tell you 20% of the world can attain pure bliss, but only 1% can attain enlightenment. So we are not talking about enlightenment. We are talking about pure bliss. I hope you are clear.
जी जी.
फर्क क्या है वो भी आप बोल सकते हैं. What is the difference between happiness that comes from pure, that is just pure bliss, and happiness of enlightenment? फर्क क्या है? That can also be touched. But today we are not going into enlightenment. We are talking about just pure bliss. How?
Then this bliss will not be static, but that enlightenment where we will get Sachidananda, that will be static and permanent. मतलब once that
That will be permanent. Yeah, that will be
yes,
unshakable. That will be eternal, seamless, unshakable.
yes, but yes, thank you so very much for clarifying that this bliss can be touched without enlightenment.
Huh?
So
This
that
bliss,
is new for me.
this bliss you can attain today,
How come?
but by you still the mind, you kill the mind, and you realize I am not the body. The body is paining. There is no mind. I am the soul. Full stop. ये तो कोई कोई
Okay.
anybody can understand. In this moment, you will experience pure bliss. Then, but tomorrow the mind will come back. Mind will come back. Mind will steal your happiness. Ego will come back.
Yes,
Ego will get angry.
it's up and down thing.
Ah, ah,
Yeah.
ah,
Okay.
ah, ah.
Sure, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Sarlanand, Siba, Bliko, Shivoham.
Yeah. Shivoham here. Love you
Shivoham.
and love you
Yes,
all.
Shivoham.
There is connection between this bliss and spirituality. From
Of course.
a spiritual
Uh,
side, I say by realizing the truth consciousness, by realizing Neti Neti Tattvamasi, then by being in the SIP consciousness, same Neti Neti Tattvamasi, then by realizing I am nothing, but I am everything.
what you say is
That is
correct.
my answer.
What you're saying, wait, what you're saying is correct. But I'm asking you, if somebody does not realize Neti Neti Tattvamasi, if somebody only understands it, awakens to it, can they experience pure bliss? If they are not enlightened, still they can or they cannot.
They can experience that bliss, not
Yeah.
eternally,
So today's topic is not
but
eternal.
a
Today's
glimpse.
topic,
They'll get that glimpse by
correct.
being in
You're
the
right.
consciousness.
Yeah. So today's topic is how can we experience? Today's topic is how can I get a glimpse? How can I get a glimpse of pure bliss? Ananda. How can when I enjoy that bliss, even for a few minutes, and I enjoy that bliss? But in what you're saying, when you reach that, when you are awakened, neti neti tattvamasi, that is a different state of being. Why have we divided
Yeah.
our air and happy air? Why have we divided into 2 different days? Today, talk to me about happiness. Today, talk to me how people are getting stressed out. People have got worries. People have got problems. People are crying. People are getting fear and depression. On a day like today, we are talking about just experiencing bliss. Is it possible? Is bliss possible?
Yeah, by being in the moment, by
Correct.
being in the consciousness, by
Correct.
going inside. These are the initial steps I feel. We can taste that bliss.
Good. Now I hope you're getting, even Atmadeep got the point. Now you're getting the point. See, on Tuesdays and Saturdays, we are trying to teach people happiness. And this taste of happiness will lead people to enlightenment. You understand, no, Sallan, what we have already passed. This is, you're already doing postgraduate course. This is graduate course. You already finished graduate. So you are now in a mode of postgrad, but you can ask me any question. So you have any question on Bliss? You have any question, or you're just sharing?
Yeah, that is initial state. We have to be in the moment.
Yes.
Yeah, I have a question. What is the
Yes.
difference between virtue and duty? Which one taking care of the family, children, my duty, spending most
I'm
of
not.
the time
I'm not
for
able to
family
hear
and
you
children.
clearly. Virtue and
What is the difference between virtue and duty?
virtues are the
Duty.
good. Virtues are the good ethics we live by the good dharma. But virtue is not a duty. Virtue is a behavior. When we are living with certain moral standards, so virtue is a virtue. See, there's a virtuous person. A person who's virtuous will do his duty, but a person doing his duty may not be virtuous. Suppose I'm doing my duty. I may do my duty, but I may not be having any good virtues. I still do my duty. But a person who is virtuous will be virtuous means they will do their duty. I hope you are getting what I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay.
Hmm? These are questions even
Yeah.
Google will
Okay.
answer. These days, these questions you don't need guru. Google can give. Okay.
Okay.
Siba.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Siba, Bliko, Shivoham, Yogini, Trupreet, Rekha, and Krishna.
प्रणाम गुरुजी, इमेंस ग्रेटिट्यूड गुरुजी।
Immense, 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 immense.
गुरुजी आपका हैप्पी सॉन्ग है ना, वो उसमें ही सब कुछ आता है गुरुजी। टू बी हैप्पी यू मस्ट एलिमिनेट योर माइंड, जस्ट स्टिल योर माइंड एंड किल योर माइंड। टू बी हैप्पी यू मस्ट एलिमिनेट योर माइंड, टू बी हैप्पी यू मस्ट flip from nep to pep. Nep is negative energy power, pep is positive energy power. To be happy you must flip from nep to pep.
Very
Then
good.
thirdly, to be happy, you must live in moment. To be happy, you must live in moment. Cause yesterday is gone, tomorrow not yet born. To be happy, you must live in today. इतना पावरफुल मंत्र है ना गुरुजी।
हाँ, लेकिन सब लोग गाएंगे तो खुश रहेंगे ना। अभी आप इतना खुश
हाँ
है,
हाँ, खुश है।
लेकिन अगर हम गाए, अगर अगर हम रोने धोने के सॉन्ग्स गाएंगे तो फिर
हाँ, तो फिर ये ऐसे गाने से फिर यू कैन लिव इन टुडे ना, यू कैन लिव इन मोमेंट ना गुरुजी। So it makes lot of difference. That song also makes lot of difference, Guruji.
good, very good. Well said. Thank you, Siba.
Thank you, Guruji.
Thank you. Bliko, Shivoham.
Shivoham, Shivoham. So bliss is the above happiness, but if you are not happy, you will never find bliss. So
Yes.
first step is to be happy. Choose to be happy. Because when you choose to be happy, no matter what comes on your way, you choose to be happy means you are with happiness, not with the things. So today's, calendar, your calendar is showing very nice sentence, which I want to read it.
Yeah.
The pleasure of our senses should not rob us of treasure of our consciousness. So the problem is the senses, right? Because senses will always, run outside to get happiness, which is always going to be, in a seesaw mode. Because kabhi khushi, kabhi gum. Senses are always like that because all the senses experience is temporary and flattering with the, time. So what I have these other 2 points, which when you know who am I, becomes you realize who am I, that will give you bliss. And like your picture is bliss is like a leaf, sorry, the feather on the stones. So if little bit, you are not established, one of your stone is moving, your bliss is gone. So to establish in the consciousness is more important. So you are stable, your base is stable. Then you can, experience bliss and establish in bliss consciousness. But first, like you said, we can get the glimpse of bliss whenever we are on the spiritual path and we are awakened.
So
When you
tell
are
me,
awakened, when
you are
your
spoken.
mind is not bombarding, you can experience bliss anytime.
Tell me, you are spoken so well, and since you're a master, let me ask you, why people don't experience pure bliss? And what is it, pure
Yeah.
bliss? Can you tell me what is it, pure bliss?
Pure bliss has, comes from sit, because for that you don't need any external gadgets or external support. That
But
people don't
suppose,
understand. People
but
don't
suppose,
understand. People think that if I go to Cuba or I go to Hawaii, only I will be happy. So that happiness is postponed. And bliss is, there is no, they don't understand even bliss, because bliss is eternal, internal, comes from the soul. And when you are established that who am I am not this body, mind, and ego, which is going to give me unhappiness in any moment. But if I am focused on my soul consciousness, then I can feel the bliss. So people don't understand this because people are finding happiness and bliss outside, which they never get it. That's a problem, actually, in my view.
okay, good. I think we need to also, one of the biggest problems is we need to separate these words. Uh,
Correct.
we know pleasure, peace, purpose, but what is happiness? What is bliss?
Bliss. Yeah.
If we give it clear terms, so obviously bliss is that state of eternal happiness, right? The state of not pleasure. It's
Not
a
pleasure.
combination of pleasure and peace.
Peace.
And pure bliss is also that combination. It takes you also to that state where you get your purpose. So basically, bliss means you have got the three keys.
Three
And
keys.
that
Correct.
is, if you do eternal bliss, pure bliss or eternal bliss, we are not using the word eternal because then you get into spirituality. See,
Yes.
everybody is not capable of being a spiritual PhD.
Correct.
Everybody is not capable that everybody will become a spiritual PhD. But it's possible to discover peace. What is the problem? Anybody can discover peace just off the mind.
Correct.
Peace,
Of the mind.
OFF, off the mind.
Of the
Peace you
mind.
will
Yeah.
find. So I'm today I want to come to the more focus more on happiness, on pure bliss. For example, what is robbing us of our happiness? What is robbing us of this bliss? How can we attain it? Today the whole world is struggling. See, we are on Ask a Zoom call. We are all many are graduate, postgraduate, but the world is struggling. The world is
Yeah, the
unhappy.
world is struggling in two aspects, which I think it is the lack of contentment. Because whatever people have, people are not content. That makes them away from the happiness, and bliss is already gone.
Correct.
Because I
Why
have
people are not?
TV, I
Why?
have a TV, you have bigger TV, so I'm unhappy now because my TV is small, your TV is big.
But
So like that,
why are
everything
people
is
not content?
comparison.
Why are people not content?
People are not content because they are always comparing, criticizing, and complaining about small things.
Why are people criticizing, comparing, and complaining?
Because they are not content in what they have. They don't understand this is a gift from SIP. Whatever you are get is because of your karma, not because of your intelligent or your hard work or something like that. But people connect the wrong dots and they get unhappy.
Okay, good. We had a good discussion with Bliko. We are moving on to the next, and that is Shivoham and Yogini. Come on, Shivoham and Yogini.
Saji.
Yes,
Since today is happiness, this thing, true bliss you will get only when you go internal. External, in this noisy world, you will not find happiness.
good.
If you go inward, you have to be in Satchit Anand. You should have Shanti Anand or Pyar.
So tell me how today, Shivoham, help the people understand how can we experience this pure bliss. Do you experience or you don't experience?
We can experience Saji by detaching from the mind,
Good.
attaching ourselves to the consciousness, going
How do you
into
detach?
silence.
How do you detach from the mind? Answer is correct. Answer is very good. How do you detach from the mind?
You detach from the mind by going into consciousness using your intellect.
Very good. This is what you don't need to be enlightened to do this, right? Anybody can do it.
Anybody can do it, but we should have that mumukshutva for the divine.
No, that will take you to enlightenment. I am
Okay.
saying, even without enlightenment, if you are just practically learning the art of happiness, if
Something
you
like
learn the art of happiness, anybody, you suppose somebody in your house wants to be happy, they can learn the art of happiness. They don't have to learn about atma, soul, karma, rebirth. They don't have to understand death and sip. No need.
so if you go inside, you will get true happiness by दिल में है तू आंखों में है तू मेरे दिल में बस तू ही तू.
That is giving you, that will give you eternal happiness. Yesterday you were there for Monday bhajan. How did you feel eternal happiness yesterday or did not feel?
Saji, when I'm step into the temple, I'm always in full happiness, connected to the divine.
Because that becomes a yoga. Because in the temple you become a yogi. You
Those
become a
vibrations, those vibrations, I'm not into the mind state at all. 1 hour.
okay. Good Shivoham Yogini. Thank you. Yogini, how can we experience pure bliss? That's the question today.
So we can the glimpse of pure bliss is like that ECG report, like the lines go up and down, and we come to know where we have to rectify it. So even pure bliss is like that. Like yesterday, we were hearing the bhajans, so we could taste that bliss. We were in a blissful state. That blissful state comes only when you are in soul consciousness.
Good. Very beautiful. That's all it needs. We don't
Yes.
need. Is it difficult to be in to understand soul consciousness? Is it difficult?
No,
No.
it is not. But we are not being in that all the time. We are
That is not.
slipping away
Yeah. Why we are slipping?
because of the
Be-
mind
Yeah. And
and the boga outside world.
mind, and the mind is creating ego, and the mind and ego, you become angry,
Yes,
you become jealous.
yeah.
Because you become
And we,
angry, you become jealous, you lose your peace, you lose your peace, you lose your bliss. Because bliss is not just pleasure, it's pleasure plus peace, actually
yes,
plus purpose. The three P's, the three keys of happiness will give you bliss. It is pleasure, purpose, and peace. These are the three keys of bliss. It is 3P happy. Bliss is the 3P happy. Correct?
actually,
But
nobody
but
can disturb us from bliss. But I am the cause of becoming unhappy, and I don't get that taste of bliss.
okay, good. Anything else?
That's all.
Okay, good. Trupreet, Rekha Parwani, Krishna, and Shivraj. We are still trying to get the answer. How can we experience pure bliss? There are many more answers, many more answers. How can we experience pure bliss?
An answer.
Pranam.
The first thing is killing the mind
Good.
and going into silence, complete silence.
Okay.
Going peace. Peace will lead you to the purpose. That purpose is experiencing the divine inside us, in totally present completely inside us, which we have been searching outside. And then with the help of meditation and sadhana, the bliss, pure bliss we'll start tasting the pure bliss. And with the more practice we do and the more deeper we go, more knowledge we gain about this, and the more practice we do, we'll definitely, this soul consciousness will lead us to eternal bliss. The sat chit, that chit, complete chit with the sat, that is the divine, sir, and will definitely give us that ananda, sir.
Yesterday I sang one song for y'all. I don't know if you remember it. And I was trying, that song was playing in my mind after that. I said, पानी में मीन पियासी मोहे सुन सुन आए हासी मोहे सुन सुन आए हासी. Huh? पानी में मीन पियासी. Arey, we human beings, we are like the fish who is thirsty in the water. We are capable of bliss. Trupreet, after coming to this call, you deny you can be happy, you can choose to be happy, you deny
Yes,
or
sir.
you know it.
No, sir, I've known it, sir. I am.
Anybody coming on this call for few days, few weeks, reaches that point where they know we can be glad, we don't have to be sad. If
Whatever
we
be
are,
the
huh?
situation outside, whatever be the situation outside, you can be calm. You can just, whatever ho raha hai, ho raha hai. You can't do वही वो, sometimes Krishna ji says भाड़ में जाओ सब, so something like that. Something like that. सब कुछ जो हो रहा है होने दो. Let the leela go
That
on.
is that is a drama. That is the Leela of the Lord. That
Yes.
is happening. Ultimately, we know the truth. Ultimately, we know it's. Ultimately, we know there is no Gabbar Singh.
Gabbar is inside us only, sir. The only thing we've forgotten. जो पुराने कर्म किए हैं, those are the gabbar we have done before, sir.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't know how many Kaliyas we've killed and so much, but we have done.
Okay, good. Rekha, Krishna,
Thank you.
Shivraj, and Shivoham. How can we experience pure bliss?
Shivohamer,
Yes.
when we realize this world is a cosmic drama, everything is mithya, I come with nothing, I'll go back with nothing. So then what is the to be unhappy, be in total bliss? Nothing is mine when I realize. And detach attachment to is there only. When we realize nothing is ours, we go back with nothing. So then there is bliss, total bliss we are in.
So we must be in consciousness to realize this.
Yes. of
As long as we are
realizing
not,
this.
as long as we are not in consciousness, very difficult to
We
realize
can
this.
never.
As long as,
Yes.
yeah, so you don't experience any bliss. See, there are people who are struggling. Rekha, don't you
Mm,
find you yourself sometimes tell me that I'm
yes.
struggling? When do you struggle? Are you experiencing pure bliss when you're struggling, or it's gone?
No, no, it's gone for that
It's,
moment. So
so
that is why.
it's like day and night. It's
Mm,
like day and night. But the one moment of day where you are really enjoying the sunshine and you're enjoying the
mm,
sunshine, and
mm,
suddenly the sun disappears. Suddenly the
yes.
sun disappears. So the problem
Mm,
is, this is what is called pure bliss.
mm,
Pure bliss is that state where there is no unhappiness. But
no.
unfortunately, very few people are
Mm,
able to experience
yes.
that state of pure bliss. And in this
But I,
call, huh?
yes,
In this call, what are we saying? How can we experience pure bliss? What
be in
is
the
that?
moment and yes, in consciousness and in the moment.
Yeah,
I am
if we
now,
can,
I'm following this a lot now.
if
And
only.
accept, yes, accept and surrender. That is the best thing,
But
whatever comes.
tell me, why do you still suffer? Why do you still lose your bliss?
Um, Sometimes I lose it because uh, I that time I'm not in consciousness. I allow it. Just
No,
said
the point.
yesterday you said, huh? Huh.
Huh. The point is that
Hmm.
when you are not in consciousness, then you don't experience pure bliss. That means you become
Yes,
unhappy.
unhappy. Yes. So when I'm not in that moment, I become. But I now I since a few days, like I'm coming back to I come back easily to consciousness, and I am in a total bliss. I just let go. I've let go of everything. I live in
Pure
this
bliss.
total
The challenge is, how can we let this pure bliss continue and continue and continue?
continuing. Yes.
Not we are
Yes.
one day in pure bliss, one day we are kabhi khushi, kabhi gum. No, that's not what we
No.
want. So
No.
that's when you go from happy air to air. You evolve, you
Yes.
climb as you keep
Mm.
going. But happiness is not such a difficult game. Bliss is not so
Mm.
difficult. To enjoy pleasure
Yes.
in peace, to enjoy pleasure
Yes.
in peace, where your miseries will cease. How can you reach in this state? This is a challenge. Okay, Krishna.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Thank
Krishna,
you.
Shivraj, Shivoham. Then we have got Sundar and Sukhi and Satprem.
Yes, sir, Krishnoham.
Krishnoham.
Sir, my answer was your bhajan, which says Sacha Sukh hai Kazana, teen hai jiski chabiyan. So if you have the three keys, whether we are enlightened or not, abhi awakened ho gaya, we know what is the truth. So once we are conscious of that truth, and then one more thing, sir, mujhe though, when you said pure bliss, bliss is always pure, no? How can bliss be not pure? So
Yeah, so just
yeah,
just to tell
so
you, bliss may be pure, but then when you're experiencing that bliss, in that moment, when you just like milk is always pure, but when the milk is pure,
right.
suddenly something drops in the pure milk.
Yes, yes, got it. Yeah,
Huh? Then it
yeah.
becomes impure. Then it loses
So,
its purity. Yeah.
so this was you have already given the answer. You maza and shanti and maqsad that makes you. And ajkal, if you ask me a simple answer, how can you be in bliss? Satsang, the Zoom call, and being in yoga, prem yoga, being a divine instrument, karma yoga, all of that gives you a lot of bliss. And gas also, gratitude, acceptance, and surrender, many things. Abhi, I don't think we rarely slip from that state. If we even slip, we come back, because yeah, that's a
But
realization.
Krishna, for any suppose you are having those Sunday classes, you're having happiness classes, correct? Sometimes you're just talking happiness. We don't have to talk too many things on very high level
So
things.
yes,
We have to just explain how happiness is possible when we go beyond pleasure, when we live with peace. What is the meaning of mind? How the mind steals our happiness, the ego. So we are not the body mind, we are the soul. Full stop. Full stop.
right,
It's so
right,
easy,
right,
so
right.
easy. Correct. You agree with me? With this, you can experience pure bliss or not?
Absolutely, sir. When you even say, when you hear the chirping of birds, you are in pure bliss. That
Yeah, yeah.
itself is beautiful. Satyam
Yeah.
Shivam Sundaram.
Yeah, yeah, but that immediately it is your consciousness. So
Yeah,
that we have to, people have to learn about mind, about consciousness. These are all basics.
yeah, true,
If
true, sir.
somebody says, no, no, my mind is my best friend, then they cannot experience pure bliss. No
No,
chance.
yes, yes,
Hmm?
yes.
Good. Anything else?
No, sir. Thank
Okay.
you.
Good. Good, Krishna. Shivraj, Shivoham, Sundargiri, and
Shiv-
Sukhi.
Shivam Guruji.
Shivoham.
For pure bliss, maybe temporary bliss, I say, maybe just awakening whatever we have A1 to A10, we should have that knowledge. So, and second thing is consciousness is one of the most important parameter. That means killing the mind is first thing to be done, and remaining things maybe A1 to A10 what we have learned, those are must. And one thing is there, the soul consciousness is very, very important. Once you are in soul consciousness, so peace is basically your, it is a choice. So choice of happiness basically. Then your, maybe I can say behavior or your parameter or your attribute is basically peace. So you have to bring from inside that peace. So once you know this Jagat is mithya, everything is like drama, and you have no avidya, that means you are getting away from avidya, and you know what is happening. So definitely you will be happy, you will have peace, and
So
you will be in the bliss.
who knows A1 to A10? You talked about A1 to A10. Can you know it by heart or no?
I know up to five I can tell you, but then
Tell me up to
remaining.
five. Tell me up to five.
So I am not body, I am not
Yeah.
mind, I am
Yeah.
enlightened ego, I am soul. Soul is sip, sip is everywhere, so I am sip. That much.
No, we don't need up to that.
Uh, so I
We
am
don't
not
need
body, I am not
uh,
body, I am not mind, I am enlightened ego, and I am soul. That's it.
enough. Enough.
That's it.
Enough.
So that kind of vidya, if you have,
Yeah.
and addition to this, that means you addition to this is like this world is drama. That is the basic. I always think.
That is another story altogether. But that will again see that will increase your pure bliss to eternal bliss. No need. If you just have A1, A2, A3, A4. A1, A2, A3, A4. Enough.
And you are consciousness and you have choice to be happy and be in the peace. Once you are in happy and peace, bliss will come automatically.
So this is what I'm trying to explain to you all. I'm trying to explain to you all. Happiness is a very simple subject. And those who taste happiness, if you want it to be lasting, for it have everlasting happiness, eternal bliss, then you go from A4 to A5 to A6 to A7, A8, A9, A10. We don't need to go up to that.
And one
Only
more
A,
thing, Guruji.
yeah, yeah.
One more thing, Guruji. We should be away from material thing happiness. Otherwise, you will never maybe will have bliss if you are involved into material maybe happiness.
You know, Shivraj, let me explain to you. Unless people experience this A1, A2, A3, A4 bliss in the tongue, no?
Mm.
Unless you don't experience it, you will not come to Zoom call Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You will not even come. Let me explain to you. You know, suppose you are eating some roadside mango.
Mm.
You are eating everyday roadside mango, some totapuri, something. I don't know the name. Bala will tell, Siba will tell the name, or Rekha Parwani will tell the name. Suppose you're eating some, you also may be doing totapuri mango. Now,
Badam, yes, I know, badam, all these
now
things.
suddenly somebody gives you Alfonso and you eat Alfonso. And फर्क है कि फर्क नहीं है तोतापुरी और
Ah,
Alfonso.
Alfonso is maybe highest quality, better
I
quality.
think Alfonso is the king of mangoes.
Yes,
So if you eat Alfonso mango, then you don't want to eat totapuri. What is this totapuri?
it's the
People,
lowest rank.
people who are eating totapuri every day are mango, acha, mango, mango, do mango, 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 mango. But when you enjoy Alfonso, then you have tasted something different.
So,
That
so you come from lower self to higher self basically.
you start evolving in the journey of happiness. See, some
Yes.
people only want pleasure, 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 pleasure. There's so much stress. Life is a mess. One day they discover peace. Oh my God! Wow, man! What a beautiful feeling of peace. Now they have experienced is next level happiness.
So
So
many times you run behind many things and you don't get a success, then you find this is not the way, this is only way. One of the maybe many people have experienced like this also, and maybe we are lucky. uh, we are going from happy to happiness basically. Matlab, not going through from like misery everything.
now you have to learn some happier terms also. Now you have to learn from you are going from sukh. You're going
Mm.
from sukh to
Bl-
ananda. To
Ananda,
ananda.
Ananda.
And
Yes.
then you're going, then you're where you're going. Where's the next step?
Bliss. Bliss.
You're going to nirvana.
Yes.
Huh? So what is the highest level of happiness?
Sachidanand, I can say.
Satchidanand then goes to nirvana.
Nirvana.
From Satchit, nirvana means that you're reached now. You're reached there. Ho gaya. Sabhi. Nirvana doesn't come in happy air. Nirvana comes in air.
Yeah, yes.
But Satchit Anand you can get in happy air. Up to Satchit Anand, truth consciousness bliss. It's may only truth. क्या ट्रुथ क्या है शिवराज ट्रुथ क्या है हमारा कुछ है क्या
Hey, again, say, world is cosmic drama. You have to go empty-handed.
yeah
So these are the basic
who
things everybody
who
knows.
doesn't know who doesn't know
Everybody knows, but they are not in consciousness. They just chase maybe material things basically. And
we are fools we are fools
yes, I would one more point. Yesterday, I could not participate. I was hearing,
yeah
listening without video about how you go inside
yeah
peace. So one
yeah
of the point, my experience,
yeah
if you are throughout the day, you are happy, or if you are maybe not in hurry, or you are not doing multitasking, you are not running here and there, you are behaving properly with other shifts, you get a good connect next morning.
come again you get a
Good connect with ship next morning. Maybe next morning when you do meditation, you have quick connection. That is
why
my
that happens
experience.
why
Yeah,
that
because
happens
earlier day you have no maybe any like anger or something. So you are done a duty
now
full time as a come.
yeah but remember next morning you may have a good connection with SIP but if you
Hmm.
open the door to the mind
No, then you lose it. But
finished
I found easy. Suppose today I did maybe job everything very peacefully, without shouting, without doing anything, and accepting whatever happened as a maybe because of karma, God's will. So then next morning you are at the peace. Maybe you get a good sleep and you are at the peace.
correct
Normally I do meditation in morning. So maybe it you can go into peace better way, maybe much more deep.
good very good Shivraj
Thank you.
Shivoham Sukhi Satprem Siba Rekha
Shyam Sarji,
Shivoham
Sarji, by living in the present moment, realizing that life is only 1 minute.
Areva. These are all very tricky things, for people who are new to the concept. But it's very beautiful. What's Shiva? What you are saying? If you are living life only within the minute, 1 minute, in the 1 minute you can have pure bliss or not.
We can get through this.
But we are now we are thinking about the kal aisa ho gaya, tomorrow aisa hona hai, yesterday, last week this happened, next month this was going to happen.
One more
Next
thing.
month, yeah.
ये दुनिया अगर मिल भी जाए तो क्या है
Beautiful.
realizing
So there's a lot of common connection between. That's why somebody asked me what is the connection between air and happy air. I told just like Coke and Coke Zero. Just like you have Coke and Coke Zero. So if somebody doesn't want Coke, they can have Coke Zero, 0 calorie. So happy air is the same air, but our focus is what the world wants. The world wants to be happy. And nobody is happy. People are struggling. People have got stress. People are depressed. People are thinking of suicide. People have got fear. People have got worry. People have got anxiety. For what? For what?
Worldly desires.
No, we are trapped because we are trapped. And because we are trapped, we are suffering. We are suffering. We are suffering. Okay, Sukhi. Sukhi, Satprem, Siba, Rekha. Unmute, Sukhi. Sukhi. Sukhi will unmute. Yes, please speak.
Shivam, sir, I bow
Shiva.
down to you and all in this call. Can you hear me?
Very good. Yes, very good.
Yeah. So when we are awakened to this truth, then when we are in consciousness with the help of intellect, we are able to stop blaming.
Good.
In that process, we slowly attain bliss. Bliss is always there, but I think as we get into the habit of being happy, we reach to the state of bliss.
So, bliss is the state of Ananda. You reach that state of Ananda.
Yeah.
Ananda means I don't worry about the body, the pain of the body. I am not
Yes.
worried about the mind. The mind is creating fear, worry, stress. Shut up. Nothing to worry. I am not worried about the ego. The ego is not having pride, greed, and selfishness. The moment you reach this point, you experience that bliss. And bliss is not just pleasure that is happiness. Bliss is not temporary happiness. Bliss is that state of peace. You enjoy that state of peace. You're so peaceful and blissful and cheerful and playful and grateful and positive. We talk in this call so easily, Suki, but in your office, people around. Do they experience bliss? Are people living in bliss all the time?
No, there is lot of chaos, but I am so blessed. I am blissful in even any situation comes.
So even today in your office, you saw chaos, so you saw some chaos or no?
Yeah, every day there is some different
Every
kind.
day. Every
Yes,
day there is
every
something.
day.
Because of avidya, because of ignorance, because of mind, because of desire. We know the causes. We have gone beyond that. So some people are still wondering what makes me unhappy. It is mind. What makes us unhappy is the misery which is caused by ignorance and the negativity that's coming from desires. As long as we are in the mind state, cannot experience bliss. Forget about pure bliss. Pure bliss is unadulterated bliss. Pure bliss means wow, that bliss, Ananda. How do you reach that state of Ananda? That is the
Whenever
key.
it is possible, I do explain to them. Whenever it is possible, I do
Okay.
talk to them.
No, no,
Yes,
happiness, you should talk to everybody. Happiness
yes,
is not difficult. Happiness,
yes,
for example, achievement and contentment, achievement and fulfillment. Very easy.
yes.
Very easy to help people. Happiness is not a complicated subject. Don't teach enlightenment. Enlightenment is difficult.
No,
Like
no, no.
Ashok.
Happiness only I'm teaching.
Yeah.
Even on weekends, I go to school, so it's a really wonderful this with the
Pleasure,
children.
peace, and purpose.
Yes.
Satprem. Satprem,
Thank you.
Shiba, Rekha, Sundar. We have Satprem, Shiba, Rekha, and Sundar. Satprem.
Yes,
Shiba.
Tolo.
Yes, Satprem. Yes.
Pranam Guruji.
Pranam. Yes, Satprem.
Since I've joined your Zoom calls, you expanded my knowledge. For that, thank you very much. But very
Thanks.
importantly, I'm going to use Siba's words. I'm immensely gratitude towards your input into my life.
Immense gratitude. What
Immense,
Shiva says.
immense gratitude.
uh,
Anyway, the thing is about pure bliss. It's actually simply the nature of pure awareness,
yeah.
which I lack at the moment, but I'm thinking through the process. So when the ego becomes quiet and the mind stops claiming anything. Actually, what happens is a deep peace appears in the silence, and that peace itself feels like bliss. In that space, pure bliss, I'm going to promote my name now. Pure bliss is the Sat, that's the truth, and the Prem, the love, and it seems naturally present at that particular moment. That's a pure bliss.
Actually, you know what you're saying. The moment you are established in Satchit, means in truth consciousness, then Prem comes. The prem comes because love is a natural phenomena, a natural emotion of the soul. It's a natural, what she said, maybe the virtue, whatever you call it. It is that flow of that comes from the soul naturally. But unfortunately, when we are not in Sat, when the truth escapes us, for example, today one officer came to my office, some government officer. I didn't even bother. But he said, no, we are going to put this fine and we are going to put this tax and we are going to put this fine. Okay, we found out we have not done anything wrong. But it's very common for people to come and to claim things and to create fear and to make you worry and then try to claim something. Why should you? Why should you worry about anything? We'll face it what is the music? When the music plays, we will dance. Some people start dancing when there is no music. Some people they start dancing even without the no music is not even playing, but you started dancing. No, we don't need to dance. Let the music play. And even after the music plays, no need. You don't want to dance. You can just be in consciousness. So Satprem, your name is beautiful, and I know that you are evolving in this journey every day, little by little. Every day is progressive, progressive. But remember this, that being established in truth consciousness is that state of Satchit Ananda. And that state of Sat, if the moment you know that you are experiencing Satchit Anand, that means you are sorted, means you are in the right path. Right? Satprem, anything else?
No, that's
Good.
very good. Thank
Very
you.
good. Thank you. Thank you. Siba, Rekha, Sundar. We have three more questions. Siba, Rekha, and Sundar.
Guruji, mind means karma, and karma is due to past, Guruji. माइंड सिर्फ पास्ट की वजह से आता है, बट गुरु जी, बट इन प्रेजेंट वी आर 100% वी आर इन सत्संग, साधना करते हैं गुरु जी, सात्विक है, प्योरिटी है, बट स्टिल वी कैन हाउ गुरु जी, व्हाट इज द रीजन दैट वी कैन नॉट ओवरकम द माइंड गुरु जी? 100% गुरु जी, मतलब अभी मुझे ऐसे हुआ गुरु जी, आई वॉज इन टू टोटल ब्लिस, कहीं से मतलब गुरु जी उसका मुझे याद भी नहीं था, पर वो ऐसे
Where do the mind come from? We've got one session. Where do thoughts of the mind come from? We had done very good question, very beautiful question, Siva. I think we did one session. I don't remember who. Siri, any of you remembers? We have.
गुरुजी
Have it
मतलब
been AMSIP? Who knows? So Chotwani, have anybody who knows this? Where does the thoughts of the mind come from? We have done a detailed session on this. Shivraj, you know whether so either Shivraj, unmute Shivraj, you will tell us where the thoughts of the mind come from. It can come from the senses, the memory, the karma, thought, emotions, habits, ego, people. Shivraj will tell us. Shivraj, you have it with you?
I remember most of the thing around 15 points are there. So it comes from senses. It comes from karma. It comes from the people. It comes from maybe we have. I can find out. I have written that notebook.
No,
I
I
can
just
come.
got it. Yeah.
I can
Where do thoughts come from?
and
You're right.
so.
गुरुजी मतलब इतना चीर फाड़, मतलब पूरा सर्जरी करके छोड़ दिया गुरुजी उसने, ऐसे ऐसे हो गया गुरुजी.
See, since you asked me, I took out the file. Where the file? I took out the file. Right. Thoughts come. The mind comes from our senses. अभी आंख खुला है तो देख सकते हैं, कान खुला है तो सुन सकते हैं. अगर सब बंद है तो
गुरुजी सब बंद करके ही बैठे थे ना, पर वो
नहीं नहीं
ऐसे
नहीं, हाँ, फिर मेमोरी से आता है, फिर मेमोरी से आता है, कर्मा से आता है. Thoughts come from thoughts, thought come from emotion, thought come from habit, thought come from ego, thought come from people, thought come from dreams. There are 9 points. We can do one session, one Friday session we can do.
क्या गुरुजी?
Dekho, what you're saying is a beautiful, you are completely in consciousness today. So what you're saying is a very, very beautiful thing. I'm sitting quietly, I'm not doing anything. Chupchap, mouth shut karke consciousness mein बैठी हूँ. I'm just quiet. Suddenly mind comes. Suddenly कुछ मस्ती. ये क्यों ये मस्ती करता है? भाई व्हाट, शट अप मैन, शट अप करके बैठो ना. नहीं, शट अप नहीं करता है ना वो.
मतलब गुरुजी 20, 30, 40 कितना, मतलब कहाँ से कहाँ. आई टोटली फॉरगॉट ऑल्सो दैट सिचुएशन. मतलब गुरुजी मैंने ये अनुभव किया, ऐसे ऐसे आया एंड टोटल गुरुजी, मतलब चीरफाड़,
When did
मतलब
this happen?
सब
When was it?
सर्जरी करके सर्जरी करके ओपन करके चला गया.
Then
तो
we will be
गुरुजी
of this year, 25. So we will do a session again. It's a
and
beautiful
गुरुजी,
session. Thank you.
secondly, you were art of being happy. You said ना कि remind me for that session also.
Friday
Art,
को है. Friday,
आर्ट
Friday.
ऑफ, अच्छा फ्राइडे को.
Friday.
और
So new
गुरुजी
book.
आप
हाँ,
और निर्वाणा का भी आपने पहले लिया था, फिर उसको आधा ही छोड़ दिया, फिर बाद में कंटिन्यू हुआ ही नहीं वो निर्वाणा का.
ठीक है, वो
You
भी
were-
करेंगे.
वो
वो
भी.
भी करेंगे.
और वो
And
चौथा गुरुजी,
in Be
हैप्पी
Happy, we
एयर,
can say, what is Nirvana?
या हैप्पी एयर इज रवि एंड एयर इज सिप.
अरे छोड़ो यार. रेखा पारवानी. Happy air is air only. Happy air is nothing but air. Rekha Parvani, Sundar and Shiva quickly. Yes. No more after Shiva.
Shivoham Air.
Shiva last. Yes.
Shivoham Air. For
Shivam,
me,
Shivam.
Pure Bliss is your bhajan, which my request you sang yesterday. एहसास जब हो जाता तन मन बुद्धि मैं ना, आत्मा मैं हूँ सच में शिव हूँ मैं. So for
So,
me,
yeah.
your air bhajan. Thank you so much.
So this is
Yes, for me,
exactly what we are
your
teaching in Happy Air, right? We are saying,
yes.
एहसास जब हो जाता तन मन अहंकार में ना, आत्मा मैं हूँ सच्चिदानंद मिल गया. So in Happy Air, we are not going to sip and supreme. We are not going there. That's too far. How
Yes.
to be happy? Just simple way of being happy. Sundar and Shiva. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Sundar and Shiva.
Oh, Shivam sir.
Sir, Shivoham.
To me, if we give many reasons for the pure bliss, then we become confused.
Good.
So I want to give only one reason to be to get the pure bliss. That
Yes.
is when we stop seeking the happiness completely. Then from that point we get the real or true bliss. That's what
Good.
I think so.
No, very good. See, what you're saying is correct. Thank you, Sundar. Let me explain to you. But when will we stop seeking happiness completely? Only when we are able to still the mind and enlighten the ego. The moment we are able to go beyond BME, body, mind, ego, then we will not have desire. And then we will have pure bliss. You're giving a good shortcut. Very good answer. Very good answer. Keep it up. Sundar Giri Shiva. Once you give up all desires, he says, there is pure bliss. Because you're living with contentment and fulfillment. Ananda. Ananda. Satchit Ananda. सत के चित्र में रहना हमें, मिथ्य को दूर हमें करना, सत्य के चित्र में रहना है. Yes, Shiva.
You said how do thoughts come into our mind? That
Yeah.
session was on 12th August 25th,
Very good.
12th August.
Very
And the
good.
10 points you said, memory, emotion, senses.
10 or 9. I have only 9 points. You have 10 or 9?
Yes, 10.
Tell me.
Memory, emotion, senses, karma, sip, dreams also you have said. Ego, people, thoughts and habits.
Sip is also there. Sip is there? Sip I told, you're sure I told sip?
Yes, sip. Somebody said, and we have noted down that during that session.
Yeah, thoughts can, the mind will not come from sip. So we have to make this into 2 parts. where do thoughts come from and where do thoughts? Mind will not come. SIP will not give mind.
No, not mind. Only
Yeah.
memory, emotions.
Thoughts. Yeah.
Yes.
Good. Very good.
Yeah.
Thanks, Shiva. You remember
Thank you.
it. It's very good that you. So, my dear friends, every Tuesday and Saturday, try to come into happiness mode. It is ask happy air. And what are we trying to ask happy air? What is the way to happiness? And let me tell you, happiness and enlightenment is not different. It's two sides of the same coin. But we are also used to asking advanced questions. There's no problem. You can ask advanced questions even on Tuesdays and Saturdays. But the topic will always be simple. For example, today, bliss, enjoying, being able to live with peace, with cheer, with joy in a day-tight compartment. No, what has happened yesterday, forget it. What will happen tomorrow, we will see. Some people are worried, oh, tomorrow, 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 tomorrow. The moment you are thinking about tomorrow, you are living with sorrow. The moment you are gone to yesterday, you are gone to your history, you forget the pastry. The pastry is in your plate, the pastry is gone. Because you are in yesterday, which is gone, no more. So the problem is we are unable to be in the present moment. We are unable because bliss is in the present moment, but we are not able to be there. So every Tuesday and Saturday, I will try to talk to you on not. I'm not going to create circus here. I'm not going to talk on just jokes or fun. No, no, that is not happiness. That is pleasure. We are not going to just talk on maja. No, 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 no. We are not here to talk about maja. We are here to talk about that state of Ananda, that state of Satchidananda, that state of Nirvana, that state of eternal happiness. How? And that is all to do with awakening. Awakening, who am I? Why am I unhappy? Who is unhappy? Who is unhappy? So I'm telling you all, if you want to have some fun, so I'm giving you one happiness trick today. So whenever you have somebody and they're not happy, you know what you need to do? You just need to not talk and you need to play the game called the power of the smile. Just go and just smile. Just go and smile. Keep on smiling. Don't talk. Just smile, 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 smile. Do something funny which will make them smile and everything will be happy. So I want you all to learn certain happiness tricks. And one of the trick is the power of the smile. We will do a session on smile, but full session on be happy on smile. What is the power of a smile? But today I'm just giving this trick to you. Become a happiness ambassador. Who is a happiness ambassador? Happiness ambassador is one who is happy and is trying to make this a happy world. Spread happiness, spread sunshine, spread smiles. Don't drag problems into people's lives. Don't become a person of gloom and doom. Be a person of joy. Huh? Remember this, joy shared is joy doubled. Sorrow shared is sorrow halved. If you go and try to take somebody's sorrow, the sorrow becomes half for them. If you give somebody your happiness, the happiness doesn't become half, it becomes double. And if you make others happy, you can be happy. Learn the simple tricks of happy air, and you will become happy sips. All of you on the call will be happy forever. With folded hands, I bow down to thee.